Hi guys, welcome back to another project file tour. This time I have the most awaited project file you guys have been asking from so long. So it's the English project file. The topic is the new Indian woman, or you can also take the topic as like women empowerment, okay? Because the theme would be like same. This is the front cover page, the sketch. I sketched it out because I'm a fine arts student as well. And then I did that iconic shutter camera thing which I usually do in most of my projects. So yes, that is the thing. The paper, the behind part is black, and then you can see these logos and illustrations. Just printed them out on normal paper, not glossy or ivory paper this time, because this was the first project that I had made, so I wasn't aware of glossy or ivory paper till that time. The index is like my favorite part, and this index particular page has got around like above 10 lakh views on Pinterest, so I love that. It is also made with like black paper, and was the index part which was written, it was done with like water paper, and then on top of it I did the gradient color thing. Then you also can see the pictures on the left side, because everybody had been asking me that which pictures are you sticking, so I thought maybe I should show you the pictures part as well. So these particular pictures were AI generated, the first and the third one. Now this part, the background is of light pink paper, and this project is mostly done with calligraphy. No Canva templates are available for this because I did it by myself. What is women empowerment, that I wrote it with my calligraphy handwriting. I used brush pens and normal sketch pens. Even this positive impacts is written by me, and then the handwriting and that little bubble text. Also, I'm telling you, on the left side, if your teachers usually ask you to do the the text under the photograph thing, then you should do it. This evolving role of Indian woman is also written by me. Then I did that little jigsaw puzzle thing. And then for this part, again we have sports, women excelling in sports. Then I have that jigsaw puzzle again. I have also done this in my political science project, and I think you guys really loved it. And if you want, even you should do it, because it's like a very unique idea, and I didn't take it from Pinterest or anything. I was just thinking about it, and I thought like maybe we should do this, so I did that. The Bollywood thing, it is written on gouache paper, okay, because I was painting on like gouache paper, and then I thought this like this particular weight of the project like paper is like perfect for this, so I cut it out and then I stuck it. This success of Indian women, I found a Pinterest inspo related to it, so I did that same thing. The success part is written with calligraphy. The women of Indian, everything is done with calligraphy. This little part, just tear the paper according to the lavender page shown, and then you can stick it. Then you stick some pictures as well, because you can add pictures to like make it a little bit more lively, okay. The contribution to Indian society, all done with hand, like everything is handmade in this project. I don't remember I've taken any Canva titles or anything from this. So in the descriptions you would be finding the templates of my previous project work, and not of this titles. If you want, you can just check other video descriptions as well. And if you want any help in making any color schemes or any cover pages idea, then just drop down a comment and I will help you. I don't mind it. History of Indian women, again written by handwriting. I know it looks like I've taken a printout, but for this particular project I had taken too much effort, because it was the first project I was making. Then afterwards in my history, pol science and like economics project, so that's why I learned, and I had less time, so I had to take printouts and take titles and use little bit technology in it. Then this, again I have a little bubble thing. The behind part is like 2 pages apart. I tore them apart and then I stuck them out. One is like light bluish paper, and other is like little bit dark, that scheme. So the most important part of a project is the color scheme. So if you want, just drop down your subject and your topic, and then I'll suggest you a color scheme. I usually respond within a day, or I usually respond within a day. Sorry if it's taking more than a day, then but I'll respond it to you for sure. And if you want to order something like craft or like paintings or project files, then you can contact me on Instagram or just email me. And now this is the waterfall card. So I thought maybe I should make this project a little bit more lively, so I did a waterfall card. It has all the famous personalities. So like that's the end of the video, guys. Do like, share, comment and subscribe. And for orders, DM me. So I did this waterfall card. You can easily search on YouTube waterfall card tutorial and you'll get this. So it looks nice, okay, like the teachers can pull it out, and it makes your project a little bit more interactive, okay. So you can stick it. It's a little bit complicated, but I don't think so it will be more complicated complicated than the shutter camera. The shutter camera is like too much, okay, but if you make it, then I think surely you will get like a 19 or 20 in your project files for sure. The challenges faced by women, again little bit boxes. And this part, the Indian, you can see the map, the India ka map. I had a stencil, then I traced it, and then I cut it out because it's impossible I could make such a perfect drawing of the map of India. The Ujjwal, Swadhan, BBBP and NCS, all written by hand, sketch pens. Gradient part. The gradient part, I'll explain it to you later in the video. The conclusion, again very basic. I made it because the whole project was also already giving too much, and I thought conclusion should be a little bit more calming and like relaxing and like very simple. Now we have the bibliography. I did a little iPad, and you know the bibliography part, it's searching, the search bar thing, and all the links wherever I used from whichever sites I used the material from. And this is nice. I really like this idea. It is also available on Pinterest, but if you want, you should definitely do it. Now this is like a main part of the video, okay, the main flip through, because that photos I have taken it like before, like 2-3 days before I had completed the project. So I've done some more little bit touch-ups. You can barely notice them, but I've did some touch-ups at the end moment. This project I already made like around 6 to 7 months ago, but I found these videos now, so that's why it got a little bit delayed. And I know you guys had been asking me so much for this English project. I hope it still helps and you guys can take much benefit from it. Again, these little windows you can make. I insist you make these little windows everywhere in your project, like not too much, but make them, okay, because little bit interactivity also helps a lot. Again, the file also, I'm suggesting you, if you have already taken that risk of starting your like handwritten part from the extremely left side, then use this type of binded file. First ask your teachers, don't just use it currently. Ask your teachers, because this, like I told you, this was my first project, so I didn't know I had to leave some space for the binding part, so I literally wrote from the extreme left side. So this was the most safest option which I could use, like using the 2 binders, because if I would have done the basic spiral binding, then half of my material would not be visible. As you can see, some little bit text has been hidden by those holes, but okay, we learn from our mistakes, and you can literally see from my videos, and I'm telling you. So if you want any guidance, like any help you need related to your projects or any subject guidance, then just drop down in the comments. I will definitely help you out how much ever I can. And for the gradient part, like I was telling you, I'll tell you later in the video, you have to first put a base color, okay. For example, we're doing the history of Indian women, the previous slide, or you can see it'll come just right now after this. So that blue gradient, first you take the base color, okay, like light blue. Take that base color, then on top of it write the whole thing, okay, overcoming barriers with light blue color, okay, sketch pen. Then on top of it, the below part, you trace it out with dark blue sketch pen, okay, like on top of it. And for the middle part, then you use a little bit lighter shade, which is like not too light and like not too dark. It's like the middle scheme, okay. Then you use that and just like, you know, just touch the title, okay. So it'll come as a little gradient. And I'm telling you, please buy a white pen. I know it's little bit more expensive than normal pens, but please invest in a good white pen, because for all my projects, I think using white pen has literally made the quality of my project so much better. And because if you're doing any handwritten text and you just do the white sketch pen, like a bubble type of thing, it makes the project look so much better, I'm telling you. And for this part, the images, you can use Google to search the images related to your material. And if you're not able to find images, then I think so you should like use some AI generated apps, okay. They will suggest you pictures you should use, okay. Make good use of the technology, like don't be dependent on it, but use it well. And that's the end of the video, guys. Do like, share, comment and subscribe. And for any help, just comment down below. And for orders, DM me on Instagram or via mail. Bye bye.